When a home becomes a palace and gets all wrapped up in national pride and politics, there can be problems. And that was the case with Blenheim Palace, located just outside of Oxford, England, about 50 miles northwest of London. The 2,000-acre estate was given to Sir John Churchill, the first Duke of Marlborough, in gratitude for his defeating the French and Bavarian armies at the Battle of Blenheim in 1704. The home was intended to be monumental in scale, an expression of the power and prestige of the emerging English Empire. From the beginning, there were problems. Churchill's wife, Sarah, had a strong will and a sharp tongue. She wanted Sir Christopher Wren to design the palace, but John Vanbrugh got the commission. Vanbrugh was prone to extravagance and impracticality, and constantly struggled with the Duchess while her husband was away on military campaigns. Work stopped in 1712 after state funding was cut off. Work resumed in 1714. This time, the Churchills paid all the costs, putting the Duchess at even greater odds with Vanbrugh, who was finally fired in 1719. Sadly, the Duke died in 1722, 3 years before the palace was completed. The landscaping at Blenheim is as monumental as the palace, thanks in large part to landscape architect Capability Brown, who was brought in to add formal gardens, fountains, and water features beginning in 1764. Over the centuries, the family's fortune dwindled, and a fortune is what's needed to maintain a palace like Blenheim. In 1896, financial salvation came from America, when the 9th Duke of Marlborough married railroad heiress Consuelo Vanderbilt, who didn't like Blenheim. They divorced in 1921. On a happier note, Blenheim was the birthplace of Britain's great World War II leader, Sir Winston Churchill. Today, Blenheim is still lived in by members of the Spencer Churchill family, but it's now open to the public as a way to generate income for its upkeep. In 1987, Blenheim was designated a World Heritage Landmark by the United Nations. Blenheim is an impressive palace, but it's not always been a happy home.